Good morning. Good morning. How's it going? I hope you guys are having a good day. Yes, I've already taken my meds. Don't yell at me, phone. Hi. Hello. We're going to be continuing my my puzzle that I've been working on for the last few days. I guess I worked on this for one stream so far. But hi. I think Max is going to join here in about an hour. Gus just joined. He's right there underneath the fireplace. But yeah, I just decided I still wanted to stream a little bit. Hi, good morning, honey. How are you? Do you sleep okay? It's just me right now. Yeah. X-Ray is drunk. And Max is gonna be joining here in about an hour. So I still wanted to go ahead and start working on my puzzle. I'm gonna. I got my coffee. Dog has been fed. I know. He just came back inside. So. But yeah. So I thought I'd go ahead and get started on my puzzle. A lighter in here? Ooh, I do. I do have a lighter. Maybe we'll get fancy. And I'll even have... Let's see how this would look. Maybe I'll put this like over here. No, that would block. You guys aren't gonna be able to see my candle. I love candles. I'm almost out of this one. This one's almost done. Oh yeah, this one's about to give out. It said nope. Boo. That makes me sad. Still my favorite smell though. Good morning, Mountain Mutt. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on this puzzle. So this is currently what I am working on. As I'm getting this done. So I've got most of the head done. And I've got a good bit of the tail, at least the outline of the tail done. So this is what I'm currently working on. Let's see. Oh, this is gonna fall. Oh. There we go. Here we got it. Good morning. Good morning, Russ. Good morning, Keely. I hope you guys are having a great day. Alright, so these are the different spots on his side. I think I need to continue up here. I know this is kind of where the end of the head space is. I think that's what I need to work on next to get... No, this is gonna be more, yeah, this is for the spikes along the top, so that's gonna be like up in here somewhere. What do we got? I do love that some of the pieces are in shapes of little lizards. They make me very happy. Very happy. Let's see. So this is what I choose to do on my cozy morning. I have nothing to could finish doing maybe this face. Let's see. Maybe a little bit of a spike. This looks like it's gonna be this like bottom part of the foot. This is gonna go like around here somewhere. Uh-oh, one of my little pieces broke. A tiny little foot. So there'll be a, I'll just have to keep that off to the side. Can you guys hear the audio, by the way? Can you guys hear the music okay? I don't know what it's at for y'all. I think one that's got some little spikies at the bottom half. Probably, oh, I got one. Get his little feet. This one's probably gonna go over here too. Yeah, it's gonna go about right there. Let's see, what do we got? I think this is about the right spot. It'll be in that general area. Have these little spiky parts. This might even be, judging by just text me. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna just, but judging by the direction. Yeah, that fits. Nice. Hi from Uruguay. Well, hello. How are you this morning? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's see. Demonic, how are you? Good morning. around this space. Probably in here. How many pieces does this puzzle have? I actually don't know. This was a gift from my husband for Christmas. Good morning, Corey. How are you? I don't think it says how many puzzle pieces it is, but this is what we're making. This is what we are putting together, is this chameleon. I like it. I like my chameleon. I don't think this has a, well, maybe it has it on the back. It doesn't say. Oh, 300. It's 300 pieces. It's 300. I ruined your fun. I'm sorry. I didn't even look. I didn't even look to see how many pieces it was. I don't really care. I love a good puzzle. I have a Witcher puzzle I need to put together. It's like all the monsters from The Witcher in a really beautiful, like setting. Puzzles that don't include the information. It's possible. It wouldn't surprise me. Let's see. So this is gonna go. Oh yeah, found it. Found the piece I was looking for. Not there yet. First of all, listening to podcasts. I actually have an app on my iPad that's just like puzzles. I really enjoy doing that before I'm like going to bed. Where the puzzle is all in black and white until you start adding pieces, and then as you add more pieces, colors will start coming into the puzzle. I really like that one. I like those puzzles. That was a nice app. It's on like that the Apple Arcade. Let me see what that app was called. Give me 1 second and I'll look it up. Let's see, it should be in my app library. See if I can find the name of it, but it's one of my, I really enjoy doing those before bed. The Motorola. I like my Apple products. I'm one of those. Android's just too complicated for me, so I'm okay with this being a little on the dumbed down side and more basic. I don't need fancy. Alright, I don't think I have it installed on here. I think it's just on my iPad. I don't have Nomad. Seeing it on here. It might be an iPad only app. It might be an iPad only app. see. Let's continue working. I have to pay attention to the whole Android or Apple debate. I personally don't care. I think of it more as a convenience standpoint, because like most of my family has Apple phones. So for me, it makes sense to do more of the like Apple products, especially for like messaging and that kind of stuff. It just makes more sense to me. I personally don't care too much about the like Apple versus Android. Everybody is going to have their preference on their products. It's like that with literally everything. Cats versus dogs. Friggin' PC versus Mac. It's just everything. There's always there's a tribal mentality to everything out there. So it's just like, that's perfectly fine. Like, you're welcome to like what you like. But just because I like something different doesn't make it bad. So that's just where I try to keep it. This one. Your mom has a iPhone and I hate how it's set up. Hey, and it's perfectly fine. As long as you aren't giving her crap and being like, your phone is shit, you don't need this. I mean, if she likes it, she likes it. Hello, Silent. How are you? Is that Silent Celtic Gamer? Hello. This looks like this is gonna go here. Like a good little foot. Get a little bit of foot going. Alright, let's see. Only a little bit. What's my favorite puzzle you've pieced together before? Ooh. It's been a really long time since I've done a puzzle. I do have one that I still want to put together. It's this Witcher one. And it's a very colorful version of like the monsters of the Witcher. And I really like that. I don't know. I did do the map of The Witcher. I liked that one. It's been a long time since I've just like sat down and done a puzzle. You're gonna be up in this general area. You're gonna be a little chunky. Is gonna be up here. Oh, we're gonna be getting a little feats. It's gonna be this one. Yeah, got it. Alright, do you glue them together or do you deassemble for reassembly later? Typically, I will deassemble them but for this one, I'm really tempted to glue it. But I don't know yet. This one I think would be fun to put back together again later on. So I may just keep it deassembled. Big old leg. That's what she said. Hi, X-Ray. Hello, my love. Are you tired of getting drunk shamed by Az? Love the relaxing music. Thank you. I actually have the names of the music. I've got it in a widget down below. Max will be on here in about half an hour. Happy Sunday, D. Gray. How are you? Good morning. He probably loves it. Oh, yes. He definitely does. He acts like he doesn't like us, but he does. It's too loud here. I would call if it were a bit more quiet, understandable. Kara and I chilling and doing house chores. Oh snap, is this Mr. Brown? Hello, if this is Mr. Brown. If this is Mr. Brown, tell the lady of the house hello for me. Know if this is correct. Like, it feels like it should be right. Maybe not. Hi, Mr. Dark. Maybe not. I wonder if you're supposed to go more up. I have a feeling this might be going like more over here. Maybe that's not gonna go there. I think you two can connect though. Yeah. We got a leg, guys. We got a leg. Alright, let's see. So you're going to be very close to here. It's looking good. Thank you. I feel it's gonna be over in here somewhere. I love a good puzzle. It makes me happy. I've been really itching to do a puzzle. My hubby gets me. Ooh, coffee. X-Ray, when are you heading home? I miss you. Gonna lurk while I work out. Ooh. You're waiting for the shuttle at the moment. Oh. So you may be home today? And by today, I mean like late tonight. This bartender, and she makes great drinks. That makes me happy. It's gonna be more along the back. Home in like 8 hours. Ooh. This is gonna be the underbelly, maybe? No, that's not there. It's gonna go over here somewhere, because it looks like this is going to be the spot that connects the leg to the underbelly. Also given into not doing keto. I'll be back on tomorrow. I want cake. Yes, get you some cake. You have earned yourself some cake. I mean, you worked most of your freaking vacation. You get some cake. A leg spot here somewhere. Just gotta figure out what. Think of X-Men 97 conversation. I really wish I was like looking forward to it, to X-Men. I mean, I don't think it'll be horrible, but I'm trying to stay optimistic in a sea of pessimism, so that's just my mindset for it. But knowing what I know about it and who they fired to make this show, kind of knocks that optimism down a bit. Yeah, the pessimism is slowly starting to win, because I know eventually all chickens come to roost. Yeah, I get so exhausted with all of the negativity. So like sometimes I do try to keep an open mind and to enjoy the surprises when we get them. But I try not to be a downer. over here somewhere. I feel like I'm missing something. That or I'm just blind, which is also a possibility. Good morning, Dark. How are you? Oh, here we go. Got a piece. Not that. This is the little foot that broke. I feel like I'm missing something when building a puzzle. The feeling usually lasts for a good while, and then the elation of, oh heck yeah, this piece goes here. Yeah. Alright. This looks like this is gonna go here. We're slowly getting there. Slowly. Not there yet to do that piece. So going off this box design and whatnot, is this a wooden puzzle? Yes, this is made out of basswood. Here, yeah. This is, I think he got it off of Etsy because I think it is a, like a small business. This was a gift for me for Christmas. And I very much enjoy it. Ooh. Did I find this? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Have to go, family incoming. Okay, have a good trip back. I love you, X-Ray. I'll talk to you soon. It's a really thoughtful gift. Well, I have a chameleon, and he knows I am the crazy lizard lady. So, I mean, he got my chameleon for me, like, during Christmas. That was a Christmas present a few years ago. His name is Mr. Peepers, and he's my buddy. I should have Peeps like sitting here on my shoulder while I'm building this, but he would try to eat the pieces. Calling that already. Little lizard-shaped pieces throughout this. I know, I love them so much. Like this one. Love this. This is such a cute present. I was so happy. Good morning, Tomby. Bob Ross never mentioned. They are the happy little lizards that Bob Ross never mentioned. Exactly. The lizards we didn't know that we needed in our life. Oh. Did this just click in my brain that this goes here? And then these will go here. No MVP today. He'll be here in about 20 minutes to half an hour. He just had some stuff that he needed to get done today. This is a Veiled Chameleon puzzle. Because I am the weird lizard lady. And I am okay with that. This is gonna go closer to like up here. Yeah, it's gonna be up here somewhere. We're making progress. We're slowly making progress. Hello, O2. You're gonna be up kind of near the middle. Love all the little lizards that are constantly moving around here in Central Texas. Oh, I used to live in Texas. I know all about the lizard life there. I mean, lizards still try to break into my house here in North Carolina, too. And by try, I mean succeed. I had one lizard, literally, it was like, it wasn't that long ago. I guess it was whenever we moved in. Whether I was upstairs, and apparently word had gotten out that I feed the lizards. And all of a sudden I hear this, like, crash into one of the boxes that I was unpacking, and I go to look in there, and a little lizard, a little green anole had fallen into the box and somehow got into my office. This is where the snacks are. So yes, I know all about that lizard life. Here I have all kinds of lizards, iguanas as well as hens and chickens. Oh, we have chickens in my neighborhood too. Our neighbors 2 doors down, they let their chickens free roam, and so we have them in our yard on a regular basis. Lizards roaming around the Florida Panhandle. We had one that would always show off on the mirrored windows in our backyard, put on a show. Oh. a bunch of little lizards to sell back in the 80s, and I guess they got loose. He ended up with a house full of random little lizards for a while. Oh no. A random lizard darts up the wall. Yeah, we have little green anoles that are here all the time, and they're adorable. I love my little lizard friends. I'm that girl. Alright, let's see. You are going to be down here. You're going to be right there. I have dubbed it. You fit too perfect to not go right there. This looks like it's going to be part of the tail. Maybe in this area somewhere. Got some purples. This is going to be up near. This is going to be up in the back area. This looks like some leg. Maybe. That or some of the tail. Might be some of this in this area. Keep that in that general area. And this is going to be going over here. Got that. Ooh, puzzle stream. Yes. The Japanese tea garden downtown. Every other animal I've seen while there and spot him. Yes, we're doing a puzzle stream. I love a good cozy puzzle. love a good puzzle. They make me happy. So a lot of the blue is going to be down in here. Looking for mainly blue with a little bit of orange. Feeling this is gonna be like up here. Don't know. If it wasn't cold today, I'd definitely be heading off to hike some trails and have spotting some scaly friends. Oh. Love me some scaly friends. They make me happy. No, that's not gonna go there. Yeah. Making some progress. Making lots of progress. This is going to be about midway down the back. Made a lot of progress on this stream so far today. done some really good progress on this already today. So any worry of consequences, what would it be? Ooh. Now, would I have to fully take care of the animal? If I could have somebody to take care of it for me. And to do all the training and stuff for me. Like all the handling. I don't know, I really like the tegus just because they're basically big, dumb, scaly dogs. I really like the tegus.
Good morning.
Good morning, Max.
Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Okay. And are you just trying to be the best friend on the planet Earth by wearing your Coheed and Cambria sweatshirt this morning?
I mean, obviously.
I figured you were the most badass. You are now the most badass woman on the internet by wearing that, so.
Oh, really? I mean, should I go snag my signed copy of the vinyl as well to just show that off too?
You may as well. Yeah, any fan of Coheed and Cambria is a friend of mine and is absolutely based. So, but yeah, no, I'm glad you're wearing it. I remember we got that at LA. So.
Yes, we did. I love this hoodie, and it's so comfy.
So,
how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I should be asking you that though. You sound good, but are you still kind of recovering? Okay.
I'm doing a lot better.
Good. Okay. For those of you who may not know in the chat, Kara, or at least for my chat, I'm sure your chat is on board, but yeah, Kara got the old con crud from MegaCon.
I did. I got the crud.
It happens to the best of us.
By the way, guys, Max is here.
Yay!
Mr. Maxi Poo.
My alter ego that Josh will call me when I'm being an idiot is Maxi Pad, and then I'm like, oh, thanks for that, buddy.
Love you, Josh.
Exactly.
Recovering
right.
From what? Oh no, it's just a cold. It's just the con crud. I'm fine. It's just annoying more than anything.
Yeah. You know, I like the fact that you have this song in your at the bottom left-hand corner of your stream as well. That's cool.
Oh, thank you. It's just a little widget that you can add to your as a browser source to your overlay.
That's super rad. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna ask you tons about MegaCon because I haven't seen you or heard from you, and we haven't really gotten a chance to talk in like maybe 2 weeks. I want to say.
Yeah, we've been. I mean, well, I've been sick. You've been busy.
Yeah.
It's been a.
So this is.
It's been a crazy time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you about MegaCon and how you've been doing, and while I'm asking you those questions and whatnot, I'm going to be unboxing for the chat the new fantasy Warhammer box set that just came out.
Ooh.
They're calling it Warhammer Old World, which is just essentially Warhammer Fantasy for those who were playing Fantasy back in like 5th edition and 6th edition. But yeah, it's like medieval knights and paladins riding, Pegasuses and like men at arms, and it's very, very medieval, and I love the aesthetic. So they released these models, and we're gonna take a look. So,
Oh, heck yeah.
um, but yeah, so I don't know if you've already spoken about this on your live streams or not, but did you have a favorite moment at MegaCon? I know it's tough to boil it down to just one, but
I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, meeting Gina was cool, but honestly, just like getting to meet so many people in our community is just such a like heart-filling thing. Like, and I'm still I still have that imposter syndrome that I've kind of been like brought into this community. Like sometimes I feel almost undeserving to be welcome in so quickly.
Yeah.
So I think that's part of it, but honestly, it's just meeting so many people was just so freaking cool. And
I mean,
I genuinely had a good time seeing everybody. Like that was the first time my husband had ever met any of my friends that I'd met on the internet.
oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that was the first, which was really interesting. Him seeing me like in my element and around people. He saw me in my work mode.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
So that was a new experience for him. And
that can be
I think he has
pretty
a lot
intimidating.
more. Like he already is like my biggest like supporter, but I think he has a new sense of like appreciation for how hard of a worker I am, and he says I collect people very easily.
Yes. That tracks. Yep. That's great because I seriously think that sometimes it may be important for a significant other to see into the world, into the life of their partner, because whether it's like, seeing them with their best friends or seeing them in a work environment, you get to see that other side of them that's like just as important. And you almost, like you said, you get that greater appreciation for them. So what a cool experience for you and your husband, because even after all these years of marriage, to have something like that where to have a new experience like that, I think is
I think it's
really, really
important.
cool. Oh, of course, yeah. So, but
But
yeah, I love that. That's cool.
I'm
And
trying to think, what did I buy? Because somebody was asking me what I bought at MegaCon. Personally,
ooh, that's a good question.
I didn't buy a whole lot. I had one friend that I went and bought like some stickers from at his booth with his wife. Who he had a Artist Alley booth, and he's who I dubbed as my, like, him and I have been friends since I first started streaming like years ago. And I'm his con wife and he's my con husband. Like we look out for each other whenever we're at these events together. Because typically our significant others aren't there with us. So, like, if I'm working a booth, like, he'll make sure to, like, come bring me cough drops and making sure I'm fed, like, that kind of
Aw,
stuff.
that's awesome.
And, like, if I'm not working and I go to an event, which honestly is very rare, um, I'll make sure he's taken care of. So it's one of those, like, just we mutually take care of each other and look after each other.
Yeah, it's I think the convention circuit, no, like and connecting with the right people is super important because, at least for me, I have had my life completely changed and saved at some of those conventions. Because, like, my friends that have booths will be like, "Hey, just put your stuff down here. It's totally fine. You can hang out at our booth, and we'll take care of you." Or, "Hey, you want lunch? We're gonna grab something to eat." Or, what's another one? Or they'll be like, "Hey, I got you a pass so you can get in early," or something. So
Mm-hmm.
knowing the right people, having the right connections, and the right friendships can really, like, in terms of the convention circuit, really change a con. It can suck, you know, or when you have friends that are looking out for you, it makes things like 10 times easier. So that's so good that you hear, or that's so good to hear that you have. It's kind of like the term work boyfriend or work girl, work
Yeah,
wife, work.
your work
But
spouse.
yeah, that's cool. So it looks like there's another two of these guys, or three total. So the other. Oh, I was also gonna ask, uh, Gina Carano.
Uh-huh.
Um, did you guys get to bond over the cancellation? And I know that sounds weird, but did you guys get to kind of share in that experience when you spoke to each other, or did
Yes.
she know
I
who
mean,
you were?
I don't think she knew who I was. I think she had, like, vaguely remembered hearing about it. But, like, at the time, I don't think, like, that she knew who I was. But, like, Jay, of course, being Jay and being the sweetest person that there is, was just like, oh my gosh, like, Gina, I need to introduce you to this girl, and was, like, hyping me up so much to Gina. And it was just such a sweet experience because Jay is a freaking sweetheart, and I love Jay.
Yeah.
And I'm still just so shocked that, um, like, that I had the opportunity to meet her was really cool. And I do think that there was that sense of, like, connection, I guess, if you could call it that, um, in regards to, like, having a, um, a similar event that kind of set us on the path that we're currently on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's impactful, I think, to have two women of character in the same room together, because everyone talks about quote unquote strong female characters, right? And then to actually have two women who are, like, living that out is a uh totally different mindset, a totally different lifestyle,
Yes.
and I man, when she dropped the, "Hey, we're gonna go ahead and take on the big guy," you know
Oh, that was so cool. Like, we
I
were on our way home. I was in the car, and whenever I saw the news for that, I'm like, oh my god, she's doing it. Like, she had hinted to, like, Gary and them that something big was coming, but I don't
mhm.
think anybody would have expected, like, this level of, like, the finger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is unprecedented. No one thought that they could touch Disney. And I think that's the big question is, oh, well, is she going to win, or does she have a chance? And realistically, I don't even know if that's the right answer to ask, or the right question to ask, because just the fact that that she's taking a stand against such a
Disney.
large entity. Yes, it's David and Goliath, and
Mm-hmm.
just that simple fact alone speaks more about her character, and the change that we're making here in our fellowship is just it's just so cool to watch it happen in real time.
Yes, I
But
agree.
um, and yeah, I'm hoping that, even if, regardless of the outcome, I hope that the right people uh, are seen as who they are, and that the receipts are shown for everyone to see. You know?
That's what I'm looking forward to the most, is the
Yeah, right.
receipts.
Oh,
I think that's what
oh,
everybody is looking forward to, is the
yes.
receipts.
Could you imagine? Yeah. Well,
Oh, it's gonna be. It is going like, oh, it is going to be an event to remember. That is for sure.
yeah. We've got Cajun Corey celebrating 19 months of a membership. My man, dude.
Snap.
Yeah, thank you so much, Corey. And he says, I went to bed last night early, so did you enjoy watching Buffy? So, Kara, for context, Josh and I did a member stream, and so we streamed Buffy season 1, episode 1 and 2, because I've never seen the
Oh.
show before.
Oh.
And Josh is holding my hand and walking me through. And so for the members, we're gonna watch Buffy season, pretty much all of Buffy, and then we're gonna watch Angel after. But yeah, we're doing just kind of watch parties. And last night was my first ever episode of Buffy season 1, episode 1 and 2.
All right. Thoughts?
I mean, Josh is in the chat as well, so he will probably speak on this as well. But I like the cheesiness of season 1. Like, I like the schlockiness a little bit. There's a bit of the dated 90s terminology and you know, special effects and costume and you know whatnot. It is definitely 90s at its finest.
Oh, yes.
But I kind of like that. Already I'm super invested in Angel. I want to know more about his character. I want to know how he plays into the larger you know, into the larger like universe, I guess. I like the dynamic between the librarian and the three high schoolers, Buffy, Xander, and Willow. And then, yeah, I think that's so far. That's pretty much all I have. But you and your husband are actually watching this as well, right? You guys are going through it, but you've seen it already.
I have watched all of Buffy and all of Angel. I watched them as they released years ago.
Oh my god! Like, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that was like
I'm way
like
behind
so.
then.
Buffy and Angel actually has like a really significant part and like a sentimental like moment for me, because my family used to get together every single Wednesday evening, and we would watch Buffy and Angel together.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
that's really
there
cool.
is that side of it too for me. And I mean, and of course, like outside of that, it's vampires, and you can't really go wrong with that. Like you have to go out of your way to do bad with. Well, I mean, you could go wrong with it, but
I think that's really cool that it has played such an impactful role in your life, especially, you know, watching it with family or whatnot. And just, you know, from what I hear from how Mahler talks about it as being one of his favorite franchises or TV shows of all time, and talking about how they're some of the best character developments of all time in entertainment, you know, character
like
arcs.
Spike, you're gonna love Spike.
Oh,
But you don't
Josh
see
is-
Spike until the second season.
That's what Josh said. He was like, "You're gonna like Spike. I think I'll really like Angel." And then there was one other guy, and Josh, if you remember who it was like three names or something, like William something, or it was something like that. But that was another one that Josh was saying that I might enjoy. Um, but Josh was very adamant about saying that he does not like the cheese of season one.
Oh yeah, the cheesy season. Like my husband had a very hard time. Like I've been watching it, and he'll come in. He's like, "Honey, you're watching your show," and he'll just laugh at it. And I was like, "It's okay. Like you don't have to like the show." I was like, "I'm watching this because like everybody's been talking about it again, and it's really just kind of got that nostalgia, like kind
Hmm.
of that nostalgia that I'm really wanting." And I was like, like let's just go ahead and watch it, and it hasn't disappointed, I think is the right word.
I am glad to hear that. And yes, Josh says Wesley. He thinks I'll like Wesley as well.
Oh, yes.
So we shall see.
Yes, you'll like
shall
Wesley and Angel.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm all about it. Vampires and, you know, despite all the stuff that has happened with, Joss Whedon or whatever, I still think that he's an incredibly talented writer. And
Yeah.
so,
I mean, that's definitely like it is perfectly fine. Like if you can like remove the art from the artist, I think it's
mhm.
fine. I do think some people have issues doing that. I personally am not one of them. I'm perfectly fine with removing or at least having that separation for the content that I enjoy. Sometimes,
Yeah.
of course, there is going to be that overlap, but in Buffy and Angel, I mean, honestly, it's been 13 years since I've rewatched the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, okay.
So,
Wow.
yeah, it's like, and I don't remember a whole lot of the plot points right now just because it's been that long since I've watched it.
Well, it'll be good to revisit it again then for you to take a look at some of those.
Yeah. I mean, I was in college last time I watched them. And I only did one 1 year at college, if that says anything. So it was very
Just
early
wasn't for you,
on in
huh?
college.
Was it I was gonna say, was it just the schooling? Was it the classes? Were you just like, nah, this isn't for me?
It just wasn't for me. I never really liked school, and at the time I had already gone to school for a career. I already had my license in cosmetology, so I could do hair for a living if I wanted to. I did
Oh
that while
yeah.
I was in high school. So there wasn't a whole lot like in school that was really like I didn't know my place yet. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I mean, I'm 30, almost 32 years old, and I still like don't know. I don't have like some big overarching goal for my life. I just want to be happy and enjoy what I do. And I'm doing just that right now. So,
Well, I am glad that you chose the path that you did, because that all led you to this place and
yes.
to joining this huge friend group, and like, really solidifying a place for yourself in this, not, I was gonna say, in this work environment, but I would almost say more so even in culture in general. um,
Mm-hmm.
you've really solidified a place for yourself, because when the history books look back and they go, all right, let's look at all the people who've made a difference in the video game world and the entertainment world and this and that, um, yeah, you're going to be in the annals of history. So I think I'm glad that you ended up going with your gut and saying, you know what, I'm just going to do cosmetology, and And
I mean,
then,
it's how I met my husband, was doing hair. So
yeah, that's
I
right.
have the most
So,
supportive husband I could ever dream of, and
yeah.
he he enables my nerdiness, and if not
You
adds
also
on
have
to it.
you also have that beautiful boy looking at you right now, Gus. His
No,
face
he's
looking
being
at you is
very
like,
needy right now.
oh, I love it.
Do you need something, sir? You've already been fed. You've already been outside. He's just like, he keeps resting his head on my leg or on my hand. He just like
Oh my
scratches.
gosh.
Why
Yeah.
are you being so? He's only like this on Sunday mornings.
He knows that you're getting attention from another man,
I don't.
so he
Are
gets
you a
upset.
jealous little shit? Is that what's going on? I'm gonna take your, No, you gave it to me. This is mine now. You gave me your paw. This is mine. This is mine. Yeah, your fat body can't hold it all up without all four paws, huh? You silly dog. Go lay down. Go. It's okay. Go lay down.
Rayminator, who's in the chat, says, "What miniature games do you play?" For me, Framinator, I have strictly only done Warhammer 40k.
Nerd.
I know. Fucking nerd. Yeah, I do 40k. I've never gotten a chance to play Old World, or classically known as Warhammer Fantasy. And I never really did Dungeons and Dragons. 40k was enough for me. I have played Templars and Custodes. That's normally what I've played on the tabletop. I think I played Ultramarines once, but it was like, they're fine. There's vanilla. There's nothing really that fun about their tabletop experience. But now, Kara, you did D&D before all this, right? You've done D&D before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have sat in on like one of like a boyfriend who did Pathfinder, but I've never actually done it myself.
Okay. What is Pathfinder? Is it just another form of...
It's just another tabletop type game.
Okay.
It's not for me. I just like the thing that I always say is I don't have the improv skills for those types of games.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
tough.
that's really important, and it's just a skill or a talent I don't have. But I enjoy watching other people play it.
Yeah. And hey, that's fair. That's totally fair, because I do not have the skill or the hand-eye coordination to do like video games. So that's that's my crutch, is that like I enjoy watching other people play. Like when you guys stream No Man's Sky or Pal World or whatever, I will watch that and gain enjoyment from that. But I tend to not play because I know I'm bad.
Yeah, and
But
I mean, it's like that with like the talking streams that you guys like to do. Like, I'm not great at those, like the panel
really?
streams and stuff. At least I like one thing that my husband has. Sorry. We were talking one day, and I was like, like, I always enjoy like watching these kind of stuff, but I don't think I have the patience to be on like the bigger panel streams, like FNT. I couldn't do that on like a regular basis.
Right.
Like I love watching FNT, but I don't think I could ever make it like a career for me. Like I don't think that is I don't have the patience for that.
Yeah. No,
But I
that
enjoy
makes
watching
sense.
them
I mean,
because there's some really good conversations that are had.
yeah.
And that's what I enjoy from it.
I think, and I noticed this on Friday. Um, so Friday night, I did a live stream with my buddies, and we went for about maybe 2.5 hours. But we were kind of doing a parody. Uh, we had like alter egos and everything, and just by doing something like that, whether it's 2 hours, whether it's 4 hours, no matter what it is, those live streams take a lot out of you.
They do.
And I think it's funny because most people just say, "Oh, but you're just talking." Like why is it, why does it feel exhausting, or why are you tired afterwards? And I think it's just because you have to be totally aware.
On.
You have to speak you have to be on. You have to be articulate. And you have to be entertaining for 2, 3, 4, sometimes 4 hours.
Mhm.
And that's it's way more difficult than I think people recognize. So after a stream, I tend to just kind of turn everything off and just
Mhm.
like I won't talk to anyone because I need to like recuperate and recharge. But yeah, it's tough. So I don't blame you not doing the live streams because like we're talking about, one, it's a lot of patience, and two, it takes a lot out of you to be that on for that long.
Yeah. And I mean, I think like how my husband described it, and I'm like this in video games. It's like that. I am the same whenever I'm in video games. I am a great support character. Like I will be there to help and add whatever input I can to help with a situation. But I think I thrive most in a supporting role. That's where I can do my best work.
So more as like a like if someone had you on as a guest
Yes.
or something. Yeah, because that is a little bit easier. I still feel like like whenever I'm a guest on something, I feel like I have to add to the conversation and still be on. But it's not as being a host of something is, it's tough.
It is, and
It's
I
tough.
don't think I have the patience for that.
Yeah.
And I'm like that happy medium of like an introvert and an extrovert. Like I can be an extrovert for a very short period of time, and then once I hit that limit and that switch flips, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for bed. How can I get out of this situation as swiftly as possible?
Yeah. Say give the old Irish goodbye, just dip out of there and go to
Yeah.
bed. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm a little bit more like polite about it, but
Oh, of course.
for
Yeah.
the most part, I once I see that I'm starting to hit that limit, I'm like, okay, I need to get out of here soon, or else I'm gonna start getting mean.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally understand that. I think even for like the meetups, you are kind of you're you're of course yourself, and we always try to be as authentic and genuine as possible whenever we're meeting people. But you're putting your best foot forward. It's kind of like an interview, like where you're still yourself, you're still authentic, you're still genuine, but you're high energy. You're meeting people, you're looking looking at them in the eye, you're asking them questions, you're being very engaging. And at the end of a meetup, it's like, okay, I'm done for the day. I'm
I'm done for the
done.
week.
I'm just gonna go home and like lay in bed. So
And that's why I think it'll be
Um,
interesting for Vegas this year, since they're doing 2 meetups.
yeah,
I mean,
that's right.
since I'm gonna be there with X-Ray and with like staying with people that are very involved in that
Yeah.
in that space, so I will likely be there for both events. I'm curious to see how well I do.
I think if we get our rest like during the day, I think we should be fine.
Yeah.
Or we'll just have to chug a monster and just go for it.
Oh no. Yeah, because I'm planning on taking at least. I know I've got one ticket or two tickets to CinemaCon right now so I'm taking Gary.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm gonna try and get a couple more. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to yet.
That's great that you were able to snag tickets.
Yeah, it's just because I know people.
Yeah. Like we were saying, it's all about those connections, so.
Yeah. But I'm excited. I genuinely enjoy these events, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, and it'll be a good one.
Yeah, and
you.
oh my gosh, yeah, of course, this will be our little anniversary because this was where I first met you last year. So, so that'll be fun to reconnect and get to see each other, and we'll see each other in Dallas again as well, and get to walk the convention. And they've already released a name of some of the comic creators, and they're bringing it this year. They have
really?
they have some really cool names on the list. So, I'm very excited. Really looking forward to the list of guests this year, which should be cool.
I haven't even looked at the Dallas stuff yet. I'm still recuperating
Well, you've been so
from MegaCon.
I know, right? You're like, I don't want to think about another convention for a while. I think, yeah, you guys went so heavy at MegaCon that you deserve, some time to recoup and decompress. I was gonna say, how did the Ripa booth do? And how, like, what did you guys have selling at the booth? Who was there most of the time? And then, do you guys think you would do another convention? Like, is that in the books or?
So
but
first
I
off,
also
we
know,
exceeded our goal.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for our first booth ever, we exceeded our goal in what we were hoping. I think that it really kind of, like, I'd been pushing for Eric to be a little bit more open-minded to events, and I think this kind of helped him see that we are a space that needs to be there. As much as people want to talk online, that's just online. Twitter's not real life. There were so many
100%.
people there that were in the industry that were extremely welcoming and like went out of their way to make sure that they got to come up and meet Eric and meet the team. Like there was other comic creators that were like going out of their way to try, like, to just to be able to come and say hi. So it was really interesting, and we definitely will be doing another booth. Right now we're planning to have one at Dallas Fan Expo.
Excellent. Okay.
So I will be there for work.
Aw.
I'm
I'm
try
selfish.
to get a little bit of time away, but I don't know how much time. I was there all day, every day for MegaCon.
I believe it.
Out of my own choice. Whenever I get into work mode, I am in work mode. It is very difficult to get me out of that, especially at an event, because I used to run these for like the biggest, for some of the biggest events in the world. Like I used to work at, for DreamHack. I handled events for their North America circuit. So I handled a lot of the, like, I was still on a volunteer basis for the first couple of years. So they would basically come in and hire me to manage like the scheduling and be a like section runner. So I handled cosplay, I handled the scheduling for the stream studio, I handled scheduling for tabletop, like I did all of that.
Man.
So like when I'm in work mode, like I'm in work mode.
Yeah, yeah, I believe, and I've seen you. I think I've seen you in work mode. Like whenever I think it was the Dallas meetup. Not the Dallas Expo, but the meetup. When you guys were selling stuff at your booth, at the bar, like, yeah, I love to see you in work mode because you just completely get in, like you're in the zone. You're very
Yes,
very
much
focused.
so.
Yeah. But that'll be great that you guys have the booth, and like I said, I'm a little selfish, so of course I'm gonna want to be like, but she needs to hang out with us and walk Artist Alley. But I also know that you have a job to do, and this is something that you love to do as well,
Mhm.
that it brings you joy. So
I do love it.
yeah,
I'm very happy
I will
with where
not.
I'm at right now.
Good, good. And I will not take that away from you. As much as I would love to walk around the convention with you and take you away from the booth, I will not. Yeah, I will not be selfish. But
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, right. That's fair. That's fair. I will most likely have to get Josh then to hold my comic books for me. So while we're going from booth to booth, I'll get Josh to be my little helper. My
I'll
little
be your con husband.
Yeah. Hey, I'm all about that.
Everybody needs a con spouse.
Yes. Yeah, because for LA, I became Melissa's pack mule, essentially. I was just carrying all the stuff. And I was fine with it, though, because I didn't bring a backpack, so I was just like, yeah, I'll carry something. But yeah, it was fun to just hang out with you guys and walk around and goof around, because it was fun that LA had that like whole anime section of the of the con, which, by the way, I think I see that little waifu protein shake you got there.
Yeah, this is the Genshin Impact little shaker. This is my favorite shaker. I use this every day because it's one of the metal ones.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
And
now, speaking of
the slightly addicted to the GG subs now. They're really good. I actually just put in another order last night.
Oh, nice.
I really like them.
Now, speaking of supplements and shakes and shaker bottles and stuff like that, your fitness update the other day on Twitter, I think it was the other day, you're looking really great, and I'm really, really proud of you for like making this a priority. But how has the fitness journey been going? Have you been seeing more results? Have you been enjoying it more? What's been going on there?
I have really been loving it. I can definitely tell when I don't go work out because I'm very grumpy that day.
Yeah.
But I genuinely like it more than I ever thought I would.
Nice.
Like to the point to where like I'm already looking forward to, hopefully I'm feeling better, because I would like to go back to the gym tomorrow, but I've taken off this week. Well, I went Tuesday because I was feeling better, and then it was kind of like a false day, almost like a false spring.
Oh, yeah.
And it, like, Wednesday hit me like a truck. I was absolutely miserable on Wednesday. Um, but I mean, I've really been liking going to the gym. It's a great way to start my day, and I look forward to it. I've never been a morning person until I started going to the gym. Um,
Oh, I love it.
but I actually just went and picked up some BCAAs and some creatine a few days ago.
Cool.
So I
Hell yeah.
can kind of work on that, because I've noticed I've been getting really sore because I've been upping the weights
Mm.
lately. So I'm starting to I've been feeling it.
Well,
So
I have grown to love that feeling because it means that you're, as weird as it sounds, your muscles are actually breaking down to then build back up. So,
build
um,
back better.
exactly. And so you would, I'd have, whenever I was doing personal training, I'd have people come in, they'd be like, man, like, is this normal? Like, I feel like my muscles are like, I can't move. And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, as long as it's not like an injury type of feeling, the soreness actually means that those muscles are growing, that you need to rest them so that they can, you know, tear down, recover, and then build back up a little bit stronger. So um, it's a good feeling because it means that you're doing something right.
Yeah, I've really been liking it, and I'm ready to get back to the gym this week. I'm tired of being sick.
Oh, yeah. It's such a nuisance being sick because it's not like, you don't really know when you're going to get better. And so you're just kind of trying to rest as much as possible and
Mm-hmm.
take, you know, chicken soup and
Just throws
vitamin
off my whole
C and
routine.
oh yeah, it's a total buzzkill for, for your lifestyle.
It's just annoying. I want to
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
better. That way I can get back to my routine and get back to what I need to do, because I'm already behind on like the plan that I have.
Oh,
Um, or at least
yeah,
like the
it's
workout regime that I'm doing. So,
right. No, it's totally, you said it best. It's annoying.
it
It's being
is
sick is nothing more than just one big annoyance.
stupid.
Uh, it's stupid. Sucks.
And I'm
But
definitely a creature of habit. So,
oh, okay. So, well, you are very type A, which I like. Um, and it probably helps with your, at least I think you're more type A because you're always scheduling and you have like plans for plans and, you know, uh, documents for documents and stuff. So you were very
I don't know
thorough
what you're talking
and
about. I definitely don't do that.
so so yeah, I'm sure being sick is just like the worst because it ruins that whole flow.
It does. It's dumb.
Yeah. Um
This is
yeah, and
moving like my own.
Josh will be at Vegas as well. So he says Kara, I'm going to get to see you at Vegas.
Yay! That makes me happy.
Yeah. Me
Makes me
too.
very
I'm
happy.
stoked because I tend to see Josh every week online, like on live streams and stuff. And I'm blessed that I get to see you guys so often, but there's nothing better than being in person. So,
Agreed. I completely agree with that. Like, internet's great and all, but there's nothing else quite like seeing your friends in person.
yeah. I always it's always funny because I want to, because I'm like physically there with people, I'm always very, this is going to sound bad, but I'm always very touchy and handsy. So like,
You're affectionate.
yes, thank you. That's the word I'm looking
You're
for.
affectionate. I'm
But yeah,
affectionate
like,
too. And that was actually
yeah.
something I told my husband first. Whenever I was like, just so you know, like, I'm a hugger. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like obviously, like, you know, I'm a hugger, but like, I'm affectionate with my friends. Obviously, not to the point of creepiness or inappropriateness, but
Absolutely, yeah.
just need you to know.
Yeah. Because I'll just be like standing there and we'll be like waiting in line or something,
Just like
or we'll
have
be
your
like,
arm around each other, like that. Just like
I'll,
being in each other's like presence is just nice.
yeah, absolutely. Um, or like for Josh, I'll just punch him every now and then and just be like, hey, you idiot. And I'll just, give him a little love tap just to let him know that I love him, and that he's right next to me. I don't actually punch him, but but yeah, no,
It's like,
I'm
hey, you
it,
just crossed my mind.
exactly. Yeah, it's just way more fun to just like when you're with someone in person, when you get to see them all the time or get to hear from them all the time. But then once you're actually there, like you said, you want to make the most of it. So you're always like, rough housing or hugging or
Mm-hmm.
whatever it may be, just to really get the full effect of it.
It's nice.
So, oh yeah, gosh, Josh says, yeah, but you grabbed my butt, so it's okay. Well, I wasn't talking about that, Josh. Gosh.
Why you gotta call me out on the internet?
Yeah. Damn, dude.
How?
Well, I guess I did say I was handsy, so
You did.
that's fair.
Those were your words.
Those were my exact words. Especially when, we go to Vegas and for the meetups, and it's just like, hey, you need a drink ticket? All right, you want another drink ticket? You want another drink ticket? It's like, oh, okay.
And
Or
another one. And another one.
exactly. You get a lot of people too that want to buy you drinks. I'm sure that was a reality for you last year.
Yes. We're not
Well,
gonna talk about how drunk I got at Vegas last year. I was a few too many deep.
hey, that just means you're having a good time, and
My
I think
husband
it's
saw me
great.
drunk for the second time.
Ever?
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness,
At MegaCon with X-Ray.
that's hilarious.
Of the
What did he
10
think?
years that we've been together.
Was he ready for it, or was he taken back?
I think he got a chuckle out of it.
That's nice.
He was like, you drunkies. He was just talking a lot of shit. That's what he does.
Yeah, Army guys tend to do that. No.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I'm glad. Yeah, no, I'm super glad. I was gonna say something about. Oh, yeah. So for the Vegas stuff, it's always funny because you can't really say no necessarily, because like someone will be like, "Oh, dude, I got you a shot," and then I'm like, "Oh, thank you," but I'm super drunk right now, so like I'm good. And they're like, "What am I gonna do with this? Come on, you gotta take this shot." And I'm like, okay." So, or like someone's like, "Hey, I got an extra drink. Like, I'll just, you want one?" It's like, "Oh, thanks, man. I guess I'll just sip on this, Then that just happens so many times throughout the night that by the time it's like midnight, you don't realize how many drinks you've had. So
Yeah. Oh, Risk It for Biscuit. Ripperverse, we don't have anything currently planned for North Carolina right now. For Ripperverse booths.
Oh, is there going to be is there a convention
There's
in
a
North
convention
Carolina?
called GalaxyCon here every year.
Oh,
I
cool.
typically will go to it. It's fun. That's what was going on last time you were in this neck of the woods.
That's right. Okay.
It's typically
Is
pretty fun.
is it more comics? Is it more video games or entertainment?
It's
Anime?
more entertainment, I think.
Okay. Nice.
Stormhunter with 100 biddies says, a friend of mine tried to tell me there's nothing funny about mountains. I disagree. They're hilarious.
Nice.
I love a good pun. I love a good dad joke. They make me happy.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's a quintessential dad joke right there if I've ever heard one. I don't really have that many.
GalaxyCon was once held in Minnesota back in 2019. It sadly hasn't been held here since. Oh, yeah, we have it here, and it's up in Raleigh. I live out in the middle of nowhere, North Carolina, and it's very nice.
Yeah, I know you were trying to look for places for your sister wife to move out
Yes,
there with
actually,
you.
there's a house that just went up for sale, like around the corner from us, but it's like a $700,000 house, but it is gorgeous. It's like a completely
Ooh.
redone, like it's an 1800s house, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's on like 2 acres of land.
Wow.
It's really, really nice, and it's just like right around the corner from us. I was like, hey, here you go. She's like, that's out of our budget. She's like, but I really like it.
Yeah. Fair. Man, I was gonna say that's that's more expensive than I would consider for North Carolina. However, I have been hearing within the, with whisperings within the web, that yeah, Texas, North Carolina, Arizona, Tennessee, all these places that a lot of people have started to kind of move to because of the low low rent, low mortgage. These places have now begun to raise their prices in order to have competitors, because you've got people moving from California to Texas who have tons of money, and they're putting these bids down for these houses that are just exorbitant amount of cash. And so I have been hearing a lot of that, so I wonder if maybe that's it. But if it is a beautiful house, then yeah, that tracks to be.
I mean, they
700.
posted pictures of when they bought the house 4 years ago, and to what they had redone it to. Like, they showed side-by-side pictures, and it is absolutely insane how much work they put into this house. Like, it is, like, the price is understandable.
Okay.
And it's like the first house you see as you come into this neighborhood, and it's just a really, really cool looking house. Like, I remember the first time we drove down here to come look at the house that we're in. Like, that was the first house you see as you're coming into the neighborhood. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the box set here, because there seems to be some box art for one of the figures, and I'm trying to make sure I get the right headpiece for this character. So let's see if we can find it.
Better get right, Max.
I know. The pressure is on. Do you have anything going on this afternoon? Are you guys playing video games?
Yes. I don't know what we're playing yet, but I know that Sunday Funday is still on. That's all she wrote. That's all I know.
Nice. Okay, yeah. We are playing video games. We just don't know which ones.
I asked him last
What would
night what we
you-
were wanting to play, but
What would you like to play?
I mean,
What
I
would you
want to try
hope that-
Helldivers, but the servers on it have just been so bad, especially for like PC. Like I haven't even been able to get into a server yet.
Ooh. What's it called?
Helldivers 2.
Helldivers 2. What's it about?
It's kind of like a horde mode game. So it's just killing a lot of monsters while trying to secure an objective.
Oh, okay, cool.
Uh,
Killing monsters is always fun.
have you seen the movie Starship Troopers? Or did you watch
Yes.
them play the Starship Troopers game at all? Because that was
You know what, I
before I
may
got
have-
into Sunday Funday.
Okay. I may have briefly watched one of those streams that they were doing Starship Troopers. I think it was as Core Black and X-Ray. And yeah, I forget the context of it, but I have seen the film. But
Okay.
it's kind of like that where it's just kind of an invasion of aliens or whatever
Yes.
attacking. Okay.
Yes. Alien bugs is what you're murdering in this.
Nice. Well, that's always it's always a main objective is when bugs are trying to kill you and eat you. Probably good
Bugs
that you try
deserve
and
to
kill
die.
them. Yes. Yes.
I hate
If they want to
bugs.
kill you, then yeah. Well, I guess even if they're just, because like cockroaches, I can't. Spiders, I'm okay with. Cockroaches, nah,
Ugh.
I'm out. I can't do
No,
it.
roaches have no place.
Yes, none. Straight from
hate
the devil
roaches.
himself created created cockroaches.
Ugh. No, thank you. I found out I'm allergic to them too.
What?
I
didn't even know.
found that out whenever I had so this is gonna sound really gross.
Oh no.
So you know how I have lizards.
Yes.
There are a certain species of roach called dubia roaches that are very healthy for reptiles. So I had tried to basically like have a little box and like raise some because they're very expensive.
Okay.
And I went to go try and like clean out the thing and feed them, and I found out that as I broke out in hives, that I'm allergic to them.
Oh my lord. Oh my god. Well, I guess that's a good thing because that means that you like have to stay away from them.
Yep. And I'm
So
sure my
it's-
husband appreciated it too.
Oh yeah, that you guys didn't keep roaches in your house anymore.
Yeah.
That
But
is a
I
good
will
thing.
say they're quieter than crickets.
Oh, well, crickets I feel like would just be noisy as all hell.
They're so noisy. They're so
Uh,
freaking noisy.
Speaking of bugs and spiders and beetles, did you see the newest spider bug people person film, Madam Web?
Yellow Flash had me watch it before I was on there last night.
Oh my gosh, so you did actually have to watch it. Oh,
Yes,
I'm sorry.
and I do not appreciate it. I did not appreciate him wasting my time like that.
Yeah,
That was-
2 hours of your
It was
life.
so bad. Like, and I'm not kidding. Like I said earlier, I try to keep kind of an open mind compared to a lot of people in this space.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that movie's just shit.
Even Kara, the most positive and uplifting of us, is like, yeah, no, it's just terrible.
Yeah,
Just
no,
shitty.
it's just bad.
Yeah. just garbage. Yeah, and that was one thing that I think a lot of people agreed on. I was with Pauly Latino Slant. We did a video afterwards, just really briefly after the movie theater, and we both kind of agreed that it's not like social justice, politically correct bad.
It's just bad.
It's just
It's just
poorly
plot
made. It's just so
bad.
freaking bad. Yeah. And then I was with Aaron Sparrow and Frank Gore, or Frank Gore, Chris Gore
I
when
mean,
we
he's Frank
got
Gore.
to see the movie.
I mean,
Yeah,
was
he's
he
Frank Gore.
drinking? If he was drinking, then he is Frank Gore.
You know what? That's a good question. We met for dinner before, and I don't know if he was drinking or not. I don't think he was in the theater. He wasn't drinking, so he may have been Chris at that point in time.
Okay.
But and then Baggage Claim showed up unannounced. Actually, I had no idea that she was going to be there, which was super cool.
Yeah,
But,
I saw the group picture that you guys took. That was really fun. It was really cute. picture.
Yeah. Oh, I was stoked to get to actually, like we were talking about, see each other in person and
Uh-huh.
actually catch up and hang out, because she's been on the live stream before, but getting to actually talk in person is different. So but we all kind of had that universal consensus of like, I wasn't cringing at like the messaging. We were just cringing at like the dialogue and the direction and like the acting and just the performances. Like everything about it was just,
You
man,
could
this is
tell
not
that
good.
absolutely nobody wanted to be there.
No one cared. No one wanted to be there. I don't think a lot of people took it very seriously. And you can see that on the screen, unfortunately. So.
Yes.
But I am sorry that you had to watch it. I thought you were gonna escape from that fate.
I was hoping I would escape from that fate, but no, I did not. And I have yellow
have, like,
flash,
a-
I think. But
That's yeah. Hey, I mean, Josh will have to blame me then, because I made Josh watch it, and he was not happy with me. So because we're gonna talk about it tonight.
Guk, thank you for the 41-month resub over on Twitch.
Oof, dang, nice.
Thank you so much, Guk.
That's awesome.
Do
Was
you
there
have
a
the link to MVP's channel? He is linked down in the description. So if you scroll down to the description of the video, you'll see it linked there. And he's actually in the title of the stream as well. So if you just go to the title of the stream and click his name up there, you'll be able to find him.
Yeah, thank you so much. And that's I've liked that that you can tag now on YouTube. So like I just tag you in the title. That way it's pretty easy to click on there and it'll direct you right to your YouTube.
Yes.
I was gonna say, did you have a favorite part of the film? Question mark. Like, favorite meaning like, was there a part that you were just like, I cannot believe that this is happening, or I don't know.
The moment where she drove, I don't know. I think the industrial grade fireworks that went
Oh
through a
my
brick
lord.
wall was that was just bad. That was really bad.
Yeah, the firework, the whole third act of that film
It was just
was
cheesy
brutal.
as hell. They're like, oh, we're
Oh,
the
yeah.
equalizer. We're gonna set all these traps and we're gonna be so cool.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, I guess it was kind of the equalizer, huh? Going into the warehouse and just, trying to pick them apart.
Yeah. No, they did not succeed in that.
No. Yeah, the ambulance was pretty funny, crashing through the sign and
Oh god, that was
landing
gonna be my
directly
second
on
one.
Ezekiel. I was just like, wait, so wait, what? Like how Did it get up? Oh, she was on the parking. She was on the second floor of the parking structure, maybe, and then flew through the sign. But then, how did
Don't
she
think
know
too
she'd
hard about it,
land on?
Max. Don't think too hard about it.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
You're gonna lose brain cells trying to think out these plot lines.
Yeah.
It's just bad. It's just really bad.
But you know what? I hope that this ushers in kind of a new era to say like, all right, we're done with this whole thing, right? we're done with these. Like, can we focus on good storytelling again?
We're begging you.
It's oh my god.
I will give you all the money if you just give me one decent thing to watch.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, you guys want money, right? We'll give you money. We have money to give you.
Exactly.
Why not give us something we want to give our money to? But no, they want to give us Madam Web. So.
Yeah, I mean, I just love that even the people, like, they've just been trolling the hell out of that movie since it released, too. Like, even the actors and actresses. Like, Adam Scott's been trolling it, Dakota Johnson, she just doesn't give a shit.
No,
I mean,
her
Antonio
interviews...
Banderas is her stepdad. She just, like, she doesn't have a shit to give in this industry.
No, not... Well... even her persona, even just her as a person, like as Dakota Johnson, just seems very out to lunch. She just seems like she doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's just that's her personality, but like you said, if she has connections, she's like, I can do whatever I want, and I know I'll have a place in this industry.
Yeah.
It's like kind of an indifference where she's like, I don't really care.
Hey, if that works for you, whatever.
Damn, I guess. I was gonna say, you said Adam Scott. I think he was probably the only lifeblood and the saving grace of the film. I really liked him a lot, and I liked how he portrayed Ben Parker, but I mean, that's even working with like a really rough script. But you could tell that like Adam Scott was actually like, I think he looked like he was trying. So
he's the only one in that movie who was trying, and even then, you could still tell that he didn't want to be there.
Yeah, oh yeah. He knew what this movie was, and he was just like, you know what? I'm a professional actor. I'm gonna act, but at the end of the day, I know that this is not going to be that great of a project. So.
He's like, I'm just ready to get back on the set of Severance. That's all he wants.
Oh, is that what he's recently been doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Severance is so good.
What's that about?
Basically, it's a kind of like a psychological thriller set. It's on Apple TV. There's this surgery that can be done in your brain that will basically separate your consciousness whenever you're at work and whenever you get to work, you're a whole different person. I mean, it's still like you, but you have no memory of the outside world. And and it's the same whenever like you're leaving work, you have no memory of what you did at work.
Whoa. Okay.
And so there's this whole is it slavery in a sense, because these people, these consciousness have no like outside experience, have no outside life. They don't really know why they're outies is what they call them. Why that they've chosen to put them in this place. Like they try to like fantasize about like what their outside life is like, and it's pretty interesting.
I was gonna say that sounds like a really great commentary, or that they probably could commentate on just the work-life balance in general and how our society sees work-life balance and what that looks like for the corporate world, for civilians, you know. But what an interesting concept. I like that a lot. Yeah, because
It
it plays into,
is
like you said,
absolutely amazing show. Like,
yeah.
I love it. It is so freaking good. Ben Stiller
Cool.
actually is the like writer and director of it.
No way. Okay. All right.
Yes. And
Who would have
like,
thought Simple Jack? Yeah.
right? It is definitely like Apple TV has been cranking out some really good content, is what I will say. They have
Nice.
made the platform worth it.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
shows on Apple TV that I would happily watch again.
That's cool. I've heard that there are a few good ones on there that are well worth the money. But yeah, it's tough, you know, because you look at something like Peacock and it's like, am I really getting my money's worth if all I'm watching is The Office? So,
Mm-hmm.
but with Apple TV, it sounds like, yeah, you're getting some pretty high quality material. So
Yeah, I really like Apple TV. Oh, geez, I
nice.
just saw what time it was.
Oh yeah, you gotta get going.
Oh, geez. And of course, as soon as I say that, I freaking get a jump scare blurb from Guck. Thank you for using that scary noise on me.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I need to get some. I need to get some food in me. I've got some leftovers from yesterday that I need to go heat up and start prepping for my game stream for Sunday Fun Day with the crew.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, have a great rest of the day, and thanks for meeting with me this morning. I'm sorry that I was late.
Oh no, you're
but
fine. You told me when you were gonna be here, and I was just like, you know what? I just need to go ahead and get started on this. That way I can get a little bit of headway in before I needed to end. I mean, I got a good chunk of this puzzle knocked out today. So
I was about to say the fact that you have like pretty much the head and the tail, like that alone, because now you just need to work the inner body. But yeah, that's pretty solid.
yeah,
So
and like this doesn't really have a whole lot of like outside. It doesn't have corners.
yeah,
So it's
which
a
is the
lot.
toughest part. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm figuring a lot out as I
Yeah.
go.
Well, it looks sweet. Yeah, it looks super cool. So
Thank you.
but yeah, no, thank you for, like I said, for hanging out. And guys, please go make sure to check out Kara this afternoon playing some video games. And yeah, her channel is seriously worth it. I love the stuff that you do on there.
I just
Um,
chill.
hey, honestly,
Low
I like to,
energy.
yeah. Sometimes when I'm driving or when I'm building, I don't need a lot of high energy commentary stuff. Sometimes it's just better to watch, you know, video games or build streams. So,
Yes.
but yeah, we will see you guys next weekend. I don't know if X-Ray will be there. I think she's still gone, right?
I do not know.
Okay.
One last piece. Yeah, I got one last piece before I left. I was like,
Oh,
I
nice.
think I know where this goes. But yeah, guys,
Yeah.
it was fantastic. I will see you guys here in about 50 minutes for some games. If I don't know what we're gonna end up playing, it may be Enshrouded. If the guys decide that they want to do their own thing, I might just jump back into Grand Blue Relink. But yeah, I think that's all I've got today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I hope you have a good start to your week, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Take care, guys. Have a good rest of the week. We will see you tonight for Max's Man Cave. We'll be reviewing more Madam Web stuff, unfortunately, or fortunately. But take care, guys. Have a good one.